Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 64. We're in camp, and I have once again respect my character, but not Will this time. My main character.
Just out of view.
I keep pressing the wrong thing for character. Other games at C. Here, we want to get to here. I respect him to a bard, and here's the reason why. Because I've been playing a bard in my other playthrough, and I love it. It's my favorite class. It's in 5th edition rules. I have found out this is my favorite class because it's probably the closest thing to an actual battle mage, you know, since they've kind of nerfed Eldritch Knight with the concentration changes. I really like this class, so I just decided to respec him, and also because of the way it allows gear distribution, because then we can give the really good melee weapon Nyrolna to Lizelle. He can continue to use the Unseen Mason. He's going to get a better one later, actually. So, is this his packed weapon right now? It is. 817 is his packed weapon on it. So I like this. I just like the way this sets up. And also, this is so much fun with all of these spells. So here's the key to the class right here. You can see he's got a 20 AC. This is the Troubadour Wanderer. There's a bunch of bard equipment in the game. So for instance, this gains his armor class by 1, and if you have bardic inspiration, you gain an additional use of it. This helmet though is the cornerstone of the whole build. Helmet of Arcane Acuity. I knew we had picked it up. You picked that up in the Masons Guild in the Shadowlands, and we had just stuck it in our trunk because nobody was going to use it. Whenever you deal damage with a weapon attack, so ranged or melee, you gain Arcane Acuity for 2 turns. And what that does is affected entity has a +1 bonus to its spell attack rolls and spell difficulty class for the turns remaining. So all you have to do is attack a couple of times and you can get that up to like +6, +7. Well, then what that does is it makes your DC for all these enchantment spells so much harder for the enemy to resist. It basically becomes 100%. This was always my gripe with early edition Dungeons and Dragons 2.0, 2.5, 3.0. I always shied away from using any of the enchantment spells because it felt like such a waste to me to try to use a spell that the enemy was just going to shrug off because of its resistances, because of its saving throws. So why waste a whole turn trying to charm an enemy when it's just going to save anyway, and then you've wasted your whole turn. You could have done something useful like attack. But this turns this character into an actual crowd control type of character. And they're a battle mage basically because they're going to attack and cast spells and attack and cast spells. And I love that synergy. It reminds me a whole lot of a Cypher from Pillars of Eternity. So it's great. And then the other thing is this, the Band of Mystical Scoundrel. After hitting a creature with a weapon attack, you can cast illusion and enchantment spells as a bonus action. What you want to do is get him dual wielding hand crossbows, but I only have one of them right now because I've sold a bunch of them. So we have to pick him up another hand crossbow at a certain point in time. And then for the rest of his gear, he's got this Dominate Beast. He picks that up as a free spell. Advantage on wisdom saving throws. He's got shield. And then Wondrous Gloves, we went over that. For the feet, he's got Restore Bardic Inspiration, the Boots of Brilliance. He's got the Yanti Scale Mail, which allows him to add his dexterity, full dexterity bonus to his AC. So here you can see he's got 15 from armor, 2 from dexterity, 1 from the Cloak of Protection, 1 from Troubadour's Wonder, and 1 from Dual Wielder bonus arm class. So if we keep the Cloak of Protection on there, he's also got a 20. That's how he gets to 20. And then Lizelle is going to be a 20, and she's going to have this huge weapon here. She's running the Gloves of Great. Gain advantage on melee attack rolls when surrounded by 2 or more foes. The thing that I want to do with her is, I think I'm going to here we go. It's like shoot an additional dart whenever you cast Magic Missile. That's what I want to make sure that she had. So this Deadly Derivation, when you poison a foe, heal yourself for 1d4. She never does that.
At least things have stayed
because she doesn't have a poison spell. I'm wondering if I have a better cloak somewhere. I don't think I do. So we'll have to we got to try to get her a better cloak. But anyway, then it's back to Will. He's got this stuff. He's also got the moonlight glaive. There's some pretty nice other ranged glaives in here. As time goes by, we try to sell a bunch of stuff and get out of here. So, but anyway, the reason why we're here, and I'm actually going to make a save. I had to come into camp to respec all this stuff. And then in the process of doing that, if we go rest, we're going to be interrupted here. So let's rest. End the day and rest. So we'll get ourselves some camp supplies. That's 40 camp supplies. We can do that really quickly. Or we can go for this stuff. Ooh, 20 camp supplies for the poutine? Wow. That's fun. Couple of good berries. Have anything that's worth 3? Our math is going to be off. Baldur's grape, that's worth 6. Don't use that. I need 1 alcohol thing that's worth 1. There we go.
You sleep, but the wicked don't. Someone is here to disturb your rest.
Get the hells away from me!
The vampires are here.
Peace, brother. We're here to take you home.
The Master needs all 7 of us for the ceremony. Come with us and be reborn. We'll live again.
What does Cazador want with him?
The right. The Master needs him. He must attend.
What a lovely invitation. But I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I intend to kill him, you see.
We will live again, Astarion. The scars on our backs are sealed with the cruelest power. 7 spawn, 7 sigils.
You're number 7, the final piece of the rite. He needs us all for the Black Mass.
Our fates were sealed in his writing long ago. A promise to his favorite spawn, fulfilled in the crypt beneath his palace. This is our only chance to be free, to end centuries of slavery. You will not ruin it, Astarion.
Oh, but I think we will. Okay, so the party's here. Oh, and Will is here, and Will gets to go first. Ooh, okay. So let's take a look here. What do we have? Opportunity attack. Sunlight hypersensitivity. This creature takes 20 radiant damage if it starts its turn in sunlight. Oh, and vampiric regeneration. Regain 10 hit points at the start of its turn if it isn't in sunlight. Oh, so we want to get these guys in sunlight. Okay. Well, your weapon attacks deal additional radiant damage. Radiant damage. Turn your weapon into a sacred weapon. It has a higher chance of hitting and emits a bright light. He also has this hypnotic pattern. But I think grant an ally a vengeful aura that deals radiant damage to anyone who attacks. Oh boy. Or we could just cast it. I don't think putting them in darkness is going to be a great idea though, and blinding them. I'm not sure that's going to be the best plan here. So I think the thing to do might be to just attack. So Will, and you could attack with the fireball. How many hit points do they have? 82. I like this plan. Otherwise, creatures moving through reeds have their movement speed quartered. We could make it hard for them to get to us. Who's going to go next? She is, and then that person. What's their range like? I'm feeling I'd kind of like to just torch them. Yeah, how did that do? That hurt a bunch of people, didn't it? Okay. Divine favor. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I'm not concentrating on anything else. Okay. Make your runs. Asterion, what are you gonna do? Oh, there you go. Claws. Alright, so now we're gonna see what we're gonna do as a bard. And I also have a bunch of stuff here. Action, action. Let's do... Okay. How far can I go up here? I can move up here.
Another step forward.
Let's stabby stabby. Okay. That's... Oh, did it... Okay, so now I don't have what? This is an extra attack. Okay, my arcane acuity's up. Maybe that ring doesn't work the way I think it does then. Blood sapped. Okay, but now we get here. Here's sister. What has she got for sunlight? She's got what? Sacred Flame, radiant engulfs the target in flame-like radiance. Flame Strike, which does a whole bunch of radiant damage. Let's do that. And then cast one of these guys. Who's close to dying here?
I am fury. I am death.
Alright, darling. Your fury death. That's fine. What do you have available to you? Zephyr Flash. It's thunder damage. Rush forward, creating an air vortex that blasts foes and possibly inflicts bleeding. She's got Leon here. I think I might just haste her. Now let's kill this guy. That's a pretty hard poke there. Oh, come on now. Poke him. We could have killed him if you hadn't have missed. Turkey. Will, what do you got? Yeah, because there's a glaive I want to get him that allows him to have whirlwind, and it's pretty badass. Okay, what's this? Rush attack. I don't really need to do that. Piercing strike. Let's just kill this person. And then what's piercing strike do? Psychic and radiant. Inflict gaping wounds. I might just kill her outright. Yeah, there you go. Not enough points for that. Oh, let's do... I don't want to do Sanctuary. Asterian's just gonna go. What happened there? Somebody just flat out disappeared? That's interesting. Old monster. Can't target undead. Really? Gonna make him laugh? Yep.
This needs to end. One way. Or another. They mentioned my scars and are right. I need to get to that crypt and find out what these damn markings are really for.
So this is interesting. I'm not sure about this ring because the offhand melee attack is a bonus action. And then this is an action and a bonus action because you're dual wielding. So I'm not sure that ring is a good idea. After hitting a creature with a weapon attack, you can cast illusionary enchantment spells as a bonus action. This is great if you're only going to wield one weapon, but it's not so good for dual wield, so I think I'm going to have to ditch that. So what else do I have? Shadow Blade. This is neat if I didn't already have 2 great blades on me. Weave a shadowy short sword in your hand that deals 2d16 psychic damage. When you use the sword to attack a target that is in dim light or darkness, you make the attack roll with advantage. A shadow blade can be unequipped and equipped again, but must remain on the spellcaster's person. So there is that. That's very interesting. Blind immunity. Ooh, cannot be blinded. I already have Mage Hand. Light. See if anybody else has a really good ring that they can bum us. Because, like, yeah, this could actually might be useful on Will. Will doesn't have the whole arcane synergy thing, so it's not going to help him, but he does have this. So you could have him cast this spell after making a weapon attack. So what's he got here? While concentrating on a spell, the wearer's... Oh, that's what I want to do. Because he's always going to be concentrating on a spell. When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue. What does mental fatigue do? It has a -1 penalty to wisdom, intelligence, charisma saving throws for every turn remaining. That's not too bad. And there's jump. After hitting a creature with a weapon attack. Yeah. This is Arcane Radiance. When the wearer deals spell damage while illuminated by a light source, they also inflict a radiant orb upon the target for 2 turns. He has offensive spells that could do that. That might be really useful here. What's this other one? When you deal damage with a cantrip, you gain Arcane Synergy for 2 turns. Yeah, so Arcane Synergy. So when he deals damage with a cantrip. Okay, this is cool.
Have a lot on my mind.
Arcane Synergy. Oh, wait a minute. What's Arcane Synergy? It's different than Arcane Acuity. What does it do? Weapon attacks deal additional damage equal to the affected enemy's spellcast modifier. Oh, so you want to open with Eldritch Blast on him and then use weapon attacks. That's pretty cool. Send this to me.
All right, what now?
Shadow Blade. Where did it go? Gosh, darn it. I sent it to him. It showed up here. When concentrating on a spell, yeah, because he's always going to be concentrating on some kind of spell here to mez somebody, so that'll be good, because then his weapon attacks will do extra damage. I like that. All right. Well, anyway. So off we go. So we're back here, and where we want to go is, let's see, Facemaker's Boutique, the Glitter Gala, the Blushing Mermaid. I want to go back to here. There's some stuff we forgot to do in the previous region because I was so overwhelmed by just looking at it. I was like, oh my god, there's so much stuff here. What do we do? This is a game that really works well if you just take your time. And I always feel a little rushed when I'm recording a video and I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Because I don't want to waste everybody's time, but there is some stuff here that I missed and stuff we're going to do, so. So down here, let's see, what do we have? This is the Smith. He can get a little cranky.
Please, keep bothering me. I've no work to get on with.
What do you sell?
Given this is in fact a blacksmith's, we sell things that need smithing. The shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do for once.
So here in this shop, I'm gonna go see her.
Back again. Want a dagger? Or a bow? Need more arrows? Need a spear?
I do need something. Let's see. Are you the one that sells Smith's weapons?
Yep, that's me.
Grumpy fella, isn't he?
On the outside, but he's a softy at heart, like molten steel. Also, he's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I'm moving off stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil.
Oh, I see. Well, let's see if I can help you boost your sales figures.
Oh, yay!
Show me what you got. Okay, so what does she have? She has this. The Dancing Breeze, very rare glaive, extra reach. This is what it's got. Whirlwind attack. This is what I want for him. Just want him to have that. This is the Bone Spike Gob. This is for a person who's raging. Swire Sledboard. The shield shrouds the wearer in Force Conduit at the start of each turn in combat. Which Force Conduit does what? Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage against the affected entity is reduced by 1 per turn remaining. So, there's that. And then there's nothing else really in here. Oh, there might be. What is there for her? What is she wearing? She's wearing the Dark Justicia half plate. But I think there's a piece of armor in here. She's got half plate armor plus 2. It's medium armor and it's 1 more AC. I think that's the thing to get her. So we might as well. Because what's this shards? Let's see. Encase yourself in a shimmering field of magic that increases your armor class by 2 until a long rest. Oh. We might save that then. Okay, that's cool. Well, what we want to do is sell some stuff. Because we have all this junk to sell. It's been taking up my inventory. This is what? Barnabas' collar. A lute. What am I using right now? A lute. Okay. I always wonder if you have to hang on to journals and research notes and all that kind of stuff. Grease bottle. Not likely to need that, but let's keep rolling with it. All right, this is good enough for now, I suppose. Does anybody else have anything? Oh yeah, here we go. We were going to sell a bunch of this stuff. I picked this up when I was respecking my character because I thought, hey, this would be a good thing to do. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud. Oh, what are you using for? Whenever the creature deals melee damage to the wearer, that creature takes acid damage. Oh, okay. All right, and then what's this? Sword of Screams. We don't need that. We don't need the halberd +1 or this axe. And then I think I did the same thing with her. Gave her a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Ah, give me that back. All right, this. We're saving this silent sword. I don't know if I'm ever going to use that or not, but so she doesn't have any crossbows, any hand crossbows. That's a shame. Okay.
Want more? Want less?
Yeah. All right. Well, I got to find somebody that sells hand crossbows. There's this over here. So this is cute. Everybody missed the perception on this. This well leads somewhere. But this is cute. We'll do this.
When will I get to train the dogs again, Miss Marcia?
When you prove yourself not to be an incompetent idiot. Woof!
Woof.
Stay, sit, Bill.
Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
Yeah, I think we found one of your dogs. Scratch.
Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please. I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Okay. Scratchy boy. There he is. He's a good puppy, but you can see he doesn't like her very much.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy.
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
Well, you shouldn't raise your hand to him like that, bitch.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
I'll break every bone in your body before I let you hurt that dog. And I will. Because I have all the rolls. Oh, baby. You got no hope against my intimidation skills? Because I'm a bard.
You'll do no such thing.
Lizelle disapproves.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
I believe
Shut
it.
your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
Yeah. I'll give you the count of 10 to leave these kennels. 1, 2. Oh, there's our 19. So 2 times in a row. In a roll of 19. That's nice. We like that.
Fine. You think you can do a better
Zell
job without
disapproves
me? Be my
again.
guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
Yay.
You got rid of her. I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
I believe you, buddy. Now the doggies are gonna have a good life.
The Steel Watch will put a stop to them.
Yay, that's better. What place is this? Oh yeah, Sword Coast Couriers. Here we go. Here's something we forgot from earlier.
A new face. Something to send? Oh, don't be shy. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Delivery not guaranteed. Wait, what?
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Level with me. What's really going on here?
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished.
I see. Well, do you want me to track down your letter? I can track down this letter, but I'll need my expenses paid upfront. Go, Bard. Go, Bard, go. Yeah, now we're talking.
I suppose there's no harm in you taking a look. Here's something to get you started. Bring me the letter, unopened, and you'll get the rest.
Okay. Yay. All right. Now, here we go. Let's go in here. Man's losing pigeons. Jeffers Moston.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Well, we're gonna figure this out because we've got speak with animals.
Name and rank, quickly now. There's a war on.
I see. Against the Absolute. I know. I'm fighting.
The Absolute? Poppycock. Enemy propaganda designed to confuse simple minds. Pah. Not your fault you fell for it. You need a strong leader like myself to see the wood under the trees.
I know
Commander
that bird.
Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
If you've never seen the movie Bolt, you should watch it. Just because you'll never look at pigeons the same way again. I know that dog. Okay, I'm looking for some letters that were delivered. Any idea where I can find them?
Letters? Ah! You mean the top secret communiques attached by the tall one? If they didn't arrive, no doubt they were attached to one of our recent casualties. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. They're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
So now we have a destination. There we go. That's better. Let's get out here then. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Yeah, my bard character that is not part of this YouTube playthrough, my other playthrough that I've been playing, it's a tiefling bard. And I was just taking my time cruising around, like trying to talk to as many different people in this particular region as possible, and I was like, oh my gosh, I missed a whole bunch of content here. So we're back doing this. The only thing is I had to make sure that I had the Helm of Arcane Acuity stored, because if I didn't, the whole thing wasn't going to work. I mean, that's the most important part of his equipment. What do we have here? It is a scroll of Hold Monster. And the other cool thing is with him getting this sword, the Infernal Rapier, he also gets this planar ally Cambion that he can cast. So
It's familiar. Does this cap belong to Gale?
The Tressum seems nervous, but you can't quite tell why.
The Tressum. What sharp claws and teeth you have. Wouldn't have anything to do with some missing messenger pigeons, would you?
Please. I don't dirty my paws for anything less than pheasant. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy luxuriating in solitude.
I'll happily leave you be as soon as I find out what happens to those pigeons. Oh my. You're actually gonna make me work for it a little bit this time, are you?
If it'll hasten your departure... I ate the pigeons. Are you satisfied? I prevaricated before. Pigeon is my second most favorite meat.
Pigeon is your second favorite. What's your first?
Beholder. But it's exceedingly rare to come by. But let's not get bogged down in semantics. I believe you were just leaving, weren't you? Ta!
Yeah, I'm not leaving until you agree to stop hunting these pigeons. Oh. That's fancy.
In service of not having to make any further conversation with you, I concede. I'll be on my way then. There are a few places in the city I'd like to visit. I might have sussed some interesting items I'd rather like to get my paws upon. If I find anything interesting, I might even be willing to barter. Might. Ta-ra. Away.
How funny. That's cute. That played out slightly differently for my other character with the same result though. The Tressum is gone, so how do I get these? Oh, the letters. Where are they? Are they over here? What do we have? Bundle of letters. There we go. Postmaster shipment inquiry. Alright, so we picked those things up. Postmaster shipment inquiry. Look, Urawa. You city Zent have always been consummate professionals to me, so I don't understand why the Walkeen's Rest cell is so useless. I was supposed to receive several items from them a few days ago, but have heard absolutely nothing. Could you put out some feelers? Zaras doesn't answer my correspondence anymore. Bundle of letters. Oh, I'm not going to open them. I could, but we want to get paid. I am curious what they say, though. Well then, off we go. Across the street. Back to the Sword Coast Couriers. Can't control. Knocked. What the hell? People, what are we doing here? Where is everybody? What are you guys doing? Okay, let's just go. Let's make it a little bit easier then. They're having a hard time. They didn't go back. They didn't go the way they went up there. They didn't use the same escape. Yeah, and this is another cool ability by the Bard. You and your allies revitalize as though you've just taken a short rest. So that gives you an extra short rest before you have to do a long rest. Super useful. Alright, I need you though. Why don't you do... There you go.
Breathing, despite everything.
Still breathing.
Everything.
Alright, my friend.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet?
That's what I'm doing, buddy. Yeah. I found the letter, but it was very difficult. I'm afraid my fees have gone up. That's pretty funny. I'm altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Yes, fine. Just give me the letters. Still sealed. Thank the gods. You've no idea the kindness you've done me. What a relief.
So there's that. Oh. Let's go this way. Now there may even still be more stuff here. The circular list of the last days. Oh yeah, there's stuff over here. Okay. Let's go this way. Lots, lots, and lots of things. Old rusty door. What is this place? It's a windmill. Okay, this is new. Oh, and there's an earthquake. I want to go over here first and talk to these people. I've not gone into the windmill, so we may have to do that.
Rechtei Hathran Rust.
My friend from the Hag Swamp. You're a bright light on a dark day.
Why? What happened?
We underestimated an enemy, much like I underestimated you and your vampiric companion. Oh, yes. I know you hid him from me. But this is not the moment to discuss it. This is about the dead, not the undead.
Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Valdisk Ablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned.
Did they save whoever killed them?
They could not.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. I thought I knew the faces of all your friends, Gandrel, but this one is new to me.
I am Jadruk.
A friend met on the road, my lady. I told you of the stranger in the swamp. And they went on to kill the undying General Thorm. If the rumors are true.
We did.
A fine trophy. Perhaps you would like to claim another.
Okay. What'd you have in mind?
Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampire spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could.
Sure. I see. Well. How am I meant to get into this place if it's so well guarded?
The main entrance is blockaded, but there is another way. Near the park, you will find a broken tower, mid-repair. Climb the scaffolding, and you can enter his palace. It may be watched, but you will not walk into the slaughter that we did.
I like that plan. Okay. I'll do whatever I can.
If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
Very nice. Cool. Excellent. Oh, and that reminds me. We bought this thing.
Defender of the people.
You should equip it. It's got a much higher plus on it. So he's at plus 17 to hit with that thing. Which is pretty awesome.
Let's get going. What path like
Significantly better, even though the other one attacks with advantage. Let's go see what's going on here. This thing's locked, but it's not red, which means we can break in there. Off we go. Old rusty door. On my Tiefling Bard, he uses the Dexterity Gauntlets because it gives him a +4 to lock-picking things. But here, since I have these Troubadours, it grants me the AC and I get an extra Bardic Inspiration, so there's a hatch here. Oh. Where's the hatch go? What is this place? What do we have here? Mind Flare. Really?
before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate.
Yeah, I see. It doesn't feel very fortunate.
Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak, vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on, kill it. Absorb its power.
Okay.
Just like you did before.
I see.
What? No! I've had so little time.
Oh, we're gonna have to fight him, are we? Okay. The enemy is surprised. Well then. Jadjuk. Let's do this. We're gonna critically hit him, and then do we have hold monster? 72%. There we go. That's nice. Scooch over here and make some room.
Forever dauntless.
Yeah, you want to just smack him around a little bit here? Oh my god. That was incredible.
The creature was born recently. Its mind is still fresh. You can absorb its potential if you consume it.
If you consume it, what's got Ring of Veracity, gain advantage on insight checks. Okay. Windmill key. What is this? Absolute orders, newborn.
True Soul Alien. The time has come. The Absolute calls to all faithful, and you have been faithful indeed. Leave your barracks, leave your armor, leave all insignia of rank behind. You are part of the Flaming Fist no longer. You have been a loyal true soul, but soon you will be so much more. You will be one of us.
Okay. So, Mind Flare Brain, eh? Where did it go? Right there. Consume. Alright, Mind Flare Brain. That sounds fun. What else is in here? Rotten banana. Rotten banana, rotten banana. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Yuck. Bunch of disgusting food down.
Gods are watching me.
They are. They're wondering why there's so many rotten bananas here. No good food whatsoever. Man. I'm on the lookout for food at all times. There we go. Send to Lizelle. Should have just done that the easy way. Like this. Just highlight them both and send them to Lizelle. So there was some food down here. Not much though. Okay. That's cool. So we found a mind flare that turned. Well then. Okay, what else is down here? Requisition Barn, we did that. Arthur's Mansion. Rivington General. Circus of the Last Days. What's in our... The Nether Stones. Deal with the devil. Speak with Raphael. Find the Nox Song. Dribbles the Clown. Investigate Cazador's Palace. Hopefully she made it to the city. Mule did. Okay. Alright, so let's move to South Span. Oh, Sheris's Caress. Yeah. Don't we have to find somebody over here? Frago's Flophouse. Pending dialogue. Where? Secret. Maybe we already did it. Investigate the murders. We found a note in the killer Dolores' pockets instructing him to enter Kendall Hollow's tombstones with the passphrase. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Seems the ball cultist may be there. Yeah, we gotta do that. Impress the murder tribunal. Okay. That's all that stuff. We found the donated toys mentioned in the blacksmith against our fire. He puts explosives inside of them. We should see what he has to say for himself. We found the donated toys mentioned in the blackmail against our fur. Our fur? Yeah. Where's Arthur's mansion? Didn't we already deal with Arthur? Let's go see about this. What's Arthur say?
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
Is Arthur upstairs? It's the day of trying to finish all the quests. What's going on here? What's inside door number 1? Arthur's private musings. What's it say? An unfinished love story handwritten by Arthur Gargario, whose name is attached to the bottom of every page. Her ample bosoms fluttered like dove's fingers brushing against his nails. The very ends of his mustache stood to attention as the fire stirred behind his eyes. No doubt this was love. Love! Ha! Love. The stuff that dreams are made of. It made him sweat to think of it. The graceful, enduring, blossoming magnitude of what it all, the priceless, breathless, weightless, sheer romping joy of it. I see, Arthur. Well, his pouch. What's this? Letter to Mademoiselle Amira. Madame Amira, thank you for the invitation. You know how much I love Shoutess's Caress, but I still haven't lived down my last experience with the Drow twins, and I fear they won't have forgotten my little mishap. So that was probably my last visit. I hope you understand. That's funny. As a palette, as a bard, I don't have to worry about the whole stealing thing. Toymaker basement key, we knew about that. Oh yeah, that was the basement. Where did he go? Where did Arthur get off to? Is he in the basement? Arthur. Well, down here we go. So there's this. This is that person. Where is the basement? I know there's a basement in this place. Oh, is it right here? The hatch? Yeah, but Arthur's not here, is he? Arthur's basement. Did we kill him on a previous episode? Because what's it say here? Speak with Raphael, investigate Shoutess's Caress, help Kithric boss. I'm just curious about that. Let's see. Find and confront the Toymaker Arthur. Where is he at? Okay. Let's find out. It appears that our fur should be in Sherdas's Caress, so we just need to go to right there. Let's see if we can find him. I thought we already found him though, but maybe not. Oh, there he is. He's right there. Excellent.
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now?
I found the explosive toy bears you donated to the refugees, you fop.
What? How? 9 hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget.
Yeah. If I were after gold, I would have gutted you and taken it.
Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. I was forced to do this. Framed even.
By
They
who?
would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
They. Who's they?
I can't tell you. I won't tell you.
And then enjoy your death. Tell me who they are, or you'll be dead before they even get to you. Oh, Bingo. Bingo was his name, oh.
All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Valoga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me.
Yeah. You still haven't told me who they are. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm going to go on a tiny positive mini rant right here at the end of this episode. This is what I love because to me, this is good game writing because every chance my character has to say a line, I'm already thinking the line before the options come up. As opposed to a game like Starfield where I'm thinking what I want to say to the NPC and my option isn't any of the choices. And it's like, why is the most obvious choice not available? The most obvious choice in this conversation at this point in time is you still haven't told me who they are. It's perfect and it's right there. But if Bethesda were writing this game, that line would be missing. Which is so annoying. So thank you, Larian, for writing a game that just has really accomplished writing in it. It's proper.
I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Phalogia sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to the lower city.
I've already been to the lower city. Thanks. But I'll need your gold too.
Here, take it. All of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again. I promise.
I hope so. All right. That's cool. Folk hero, innocence lost. Will is inspired. Excellent. Investigate the suspicious toys. Well. Oh, I'm a little overburdened, aren't I? It's from picking up books and stuff. Who needs all these books? I need a bag. What do I have here? Camp supply pack. Bewildering adventures pack. What's in this handbag? Oh, it's literally hands.
My faith will guide me.
Oh my gosh. What, you have a whole ton of room for stuff. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you all of this garbage. Shadowheart. That helps me. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Breathe deep and move.
Well, there are still many things we want to do. In fact, right here, we want to go there. We're gonna start next episode there. We need to go to this place. Danthilian's dancing axe sign. So, and I'm happy with this group. This is, this makes me happy. There's something really interesting that this game is doing with bringing certain characters back from the previous Baldur's Gate games like Jaheira and stuff. And I want to say this at the end of this episode because I think this is so true. At least it is for me. When I first started playing this game, that's all I wanted was the old characters. Like if you would have given me Jaheira and Minsk and Viconia at the beginning of the game, I would have just made them my party and played through the whole game. But instead they wrote all these new characters. And at the beginning of the game, I didn't really care for hardly any of them, except for maybe Will and Karlach are kind of cool. But I really was kind of turned off by a lot of the characters. And here's how good of a writing team Larian Studios is. At this point in the game, when we finally start to get introduced to some of the old characters, I don't want them. Even though I love them. Even though I grew up on Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 and I love Jaheira and Minsk, I don't want them. I love these guys. I think that's amazing. I've grown so fond of Lizelle and Shadowheart and Will and Karlach. I love them. So it's a really good job of writing by the Larian Studios to make you care about these characters. By the time you get to this point in the game, you're just like, yeah, I'm not leaving them out of my party. These are my party. These guys are awesome. So it's just a great game, and I love the party composition with the bard in the party as the face of the party. It's just great. Got lots of charisma, got lots of ability scores. I love this. I love being able to do a mix of melee and spells. That's my favorite thing. And it leaves Lizelle free to be more of the bash things with heavy weapons. And Will is the perfect dual class between his warlock and a paladin. And then Shadowheart's got all the cleric stuff. I love this party composition, so I'm very excited. Folks, thanks for watching. As always, if you dig it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your questions and comments down below. Consider supporting the channel through a membership, $4.99 a month. You get early access to all the videos. No matter when I release them, you can watch them right away. So I will see you all next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.